Here's a quick rundown of the week 3 to-do list. So I have like 6 items listed on here, and I just want to walk you through each one of them. Hopefully this helps alleviate questions, and if you do have questions, certainly let me know. So the first thing on the list is for you to pick your favorite app idea, make final refinements, and share it on Slack. So I have a step-by-step how to post on Slack. I'll just walk you through it real quick. So what I would like you to do is go to the My App channel in Slack and click this button right here, and you're going to create a post. So you could also just type in this field and type a message if you want. So I could type a message and hit enter, and there it is. I don't want that, for this particular section of Slack. I want you to just create a post. So let me delete that by clicking these 3 dots. Delete. And I'm going to click the green button. Click on post. And so I'm going to get, what I should get is something that looks like this. So I'm going to type the name of my app. And then, as I described on Blackboard, I'm going to post the various parts of my idea, the things that you've been working on refining over the past couple weeks, your journal posts and things like that. So a working name of your app, you can always change it later. Introductory paragraph, 1 or 2 sentences, and then each of the 3 phases that we've been talking about: discovery, design, and validation. How is that going to play out for your app? Be sure to spell check your work and present it in the best possible way. Be clear about what you are planning to do. And if you need some additional guidance on how to post on Slack, I have a link here for you. So when you're finished, so let's say my post here is all done. I've written whatever, and I'm ready to share it. Here, you actually have to type in the channel. So hashtag my_app is the name of the channel that I want you to put this in. And I'm going to hit share. And then once I'm done, I can actually close that tab. And I should be able to go back to the My App channel and see my post. And everybody will have one of those. And then other things that you could do is, Marissa has already done hers here. I could give her a reaction, which I did. I gave her this little thumbs up, but I can click that, and give another reaction. You don't have to go crazy with these. I just want you to give some feedback if you feel the need. If you feel like, wow, that's a really great idea, and you want to heart it, then heart it. Or give somebody a fist bump or whatever. And so there's lots of little emoticons that you're used to using, I'm sure. So you can do that there. If you accidentally give somebody an emoticon, you can click on them and just remove it. The other thing you can do is start a thread around this post. So I can say, I really love your idea. And then it connects the conversation to that particular post. So you could also just randomly comment in here. You can type somebody's name. So I could say at Marissa, and I can tag her, and then that'll kind of direct something to her attention. So those are ways you can use Slack, and we'll continue to use Slack as a class throughout the semester. So here I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. I'll leave that comment there, but if I want to remove this, like I was saying earlier, I can click to remove it. And maybe I want to give her a different emoji. Like I was saying earlier, maybe you want to do a fist bump or something or whatever. I like the fist bump. It's called face punch, but it's pretty cool. So there's a fist bump. All right, moving on. The next part of this week's content is getting into user research. So you can read that introductory paragraph that I have there with the learning objectives and key concepts and terms, things we're talking about. And then the next thing you'll be doing is watching a playlist of videos that I curated on Lynda. So this talks about that content a little bit, but what you really need to do is you're going to click on this playlist, and it's going to launch it. And it's going to come into a screen that looks like this. And You can copy the playlist and kind of save it, to your own own group of playlists. So if you do that, you might have, if you've not made playlist, you might see one playlist and that's this one. You might see something that's like UX research copy. That's the copy you made of it. Once you start clicking through the videos, you'll see something that looks like this. And what I want you to do is watch the videos. You can see I've seen all these, so the eyeball is there. And when you're all done, just do a screen capture, Command-Shift-4, and capture that to show me that you've completed it. You should complete this by the end of the day on Friday. And when you're all done, you captured that little screenshot, go to Submit Assignments, click the link there and submit that little bitty screenshot just to show me that you did the work. So other things, what else is in here? We have this folder for research plans. And so you're going to develop a research plan that kind of outlines, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do research and all that kind of stuff. It's going to help, illuminate to me that you have an understanding about where this is going. You may not know, like right now, what you need to put in it. So hopefully the content from here talks about research plans in those Lynda videos. And then if you click into this folder, I have another YouTube video. Erica Hall from Mule Design talks about just doing research and the kind of things that you can do to enhance any design or development of a product or whatever. So that's a really helpful short little 29-minute video. And then here, a couple of articles that talk about creating the document, how to create an easy to read, easy to understand research plan. So this is a document you're going to make that does not have to be like massively large. It might be 1 or 2 pages. So another tool to tell you about is this KWHL chart, which you're going to complete. So this will help you build the research plan. I have a PDF here. When you access it, the best thing you could do probably is download it, and you can type in here. So I can type in this inside Acrobat. Using Acrobat, it might even work with like Google Chrome. I think you might be able to type in it in the browser, but I would recommend that you download it and type in it, and that way when you're done typing, you can save it. So the KWHL, the Lynda videos that you watch are going to talk about this. And then here I have an example for you to read through. This is not about an app, because this tool could be used to help you kind of understand a problem, no matter what it is, whether it's an app or a website or anything really. So this one in particular is talking about increasing voter turnout. And so you can just read through this and see how they populated this, and hopefully having that example will help you do your own for your own app. If you're still puzzled by KWHL charts, do a Google search on them, and you'll find lots of examples. There's a lot of empty ones here, but you can do some Googling and find examples of the chart getting used. It's a common way of kind of understanding a problem. And then lastly, oops, I went out to the weekly content folder. In week 3, again, is the user screener questionnaires. And so these are just some articles that, again, expand on the Lynda content that just talk about how to write screener questions to find really good users for you to do user interviews. So next week, we're going to create a survey on SurveyMonkey or some other survey app if you want to use something different, but SurveyMonkey is pretty awesome. And these questions are the ones that you're going to use. We're going to start to put that survey out to a bunch of people who maybe we don't even know yet, and try to find some users who we can actually interview and do some user research with. And so that's what the user screener survey is all about. So just to remind you, just to show you this visually, back in the syllabus was this right here. So you've done your ideas and proposals. Right now you're about to develop and write a user research plan, and you're getting ready to write and build a user screener questionnaire. First, we just need to plan out what actually is going to go on that questionnaire. All right. So later this week, last thing, is on Friday or after Friday. I want to let you get through this content, and then the big to do would be just to submit the KWHL chart, the research plan, and screener questionnaire. I'll make that available for submission after we get past Friday. Okay. So in the meantime, if you have any questions, certainly let me know. Shoot me an email or message me on Slack. I'll be glad to help. Thanks and have a great week.